welcome to a new episode of All Aboard, episode 21. I'm Kurt, aka the Vitruvian Gamer, and maybe you know it or you remember it, but 21 is my lucky number, so very excited to do this episode. Yes, alright. So, let me first talk about the games I've played, the games I bought, and the things I did on this channel. First of all, the games we played last week. Again, a slow week, as it was last week. Well, it has been a slow couple of months already, sadly enough, but, well, I try to play as many games that I possibly can with work and all other things. With the European Championship, well, those full days are a little bit over. The European Championship football is still going on, but my country, our national team, Belgium, has been, well, they're not there anymore. They have been defeated by Wales. Wales that deserve to win because Belgium played like crap, except for the first 15 minutes, in which they were really good again, Belgium, and then they decided to, well, I'm not sure what they did, but it wasn't playing football. Okay, so sadly enough they're gone, so I'm still following, of course, the European Championship. I'm not sure who I'm rooting for. I am sad to see Iceland going out of the tournament because they were a cool team. I love their hand clapping thing there. So yeah, 4 teams still in there, and let's see what's going on. But anyway, I played a few games, not that much. Actually, it was Sunday, I think, that we played games. So what did we play? Not Sunday. I had to work on Sunday, which was really crappy. So we played games. I have no idea when we played the games, but we played, for example, Legendary, the Marvel Legendary, the deck building game. I mostly play the Alien Legendary, but I still like this one very much. I used an app for it. There's this app that gives you a random setup, random heroes, random bad guy, random scheme, and well, it was an interesting one. And we were playing versus Apocalypse, and it was a team with Daredevil, Deadpool, Elektra, Bishop, and one more that I can't remember at this moment. And well, we lost it. In the beginning it was pretty easy, but after a while time ran out, and yeah, he tried to make killbots out of our leaders of the world, and he succeeded. 4 of those killbots, or 5 of those killbots escaped, and that ended the game, so we lost that game. Before that we also played another game of Castle of Burgundy, the card game, which I think I won. Talking about Castle of Burgundy, let's go to the channel first now. Well, the complete playthrough of the solo play of this little card game is online. Well, little, it takes a lot of table space, but still, that's online, so you can watch it completely. 3 parts, 5 rounds, and if you want to know if I won or not, and if you didn't already check it out, go watch that series of videos if you are interested in watching how that plays. Alright, what else did we play here in the house? That's about it, I think. No, one more thing that I forgot to put on the table. Oh my god. Alright, so I also played Kune versus Lakia. I'm not sure if I pronounce it right. It's a game by Ludi Creations, designed by Babis Gianos. This is a 2-player only game with a strange, weird, unique team. So both of you are playing these rabbits. One is the Duke, one is the Princess. They got married, they have been happy for not a long time, and they are divorcing, but of course they want to have the most properties, the most friends with them, so they are fighting for all kinds of stuff. Really funny, really a strange game, of course, with the strange looking artwork. Like here you have the statue. They are fighting for the statue of the Duke, but of course the princess wants that statue as well. She wants to get everything, but he wants it as well. You have these plot cards in which you can manipulate the royalty. Yeah, so funny artwork. Elisa liked the artwork very much, and I do as well. The game is a really neat back and forth game in which you try to mess up your opponent try to get the good properties, try to score these points, try to influence these courtiers in the middle of the table. Yeah, it was interesting, fun game. I think it's even deeper than we thought it was. We didn't know exactly 100% what we were doing in our game of it, but we are definitely wanting to try to play more of this and to see how it plays. And we might, I'm not sure, I'm not promising anything, but this might be one that we will do a two-player playthrough of on this channel. It has been a long time since we've played another game with the two of us, and well, maybe we can do one of those. Now, talking about doing games with two of us, I have bought a new game, and that game is Tessen, a game from Van Ryder Games. It's also a two-player game. In well, you and your opponent, you play cards simultaneously, and well, you need to be fast. It's a real-time game. It plays in about 10 to 15 minutes. I haven't played it yet. I watched the playthrough of this. I think it's 2 years ago that I saw it. And you are trying to do a set collection of animals in this. So interesting to try this. That's been on my short list to buy for a long time, and I could have bought it cheap. So I'm really curious to try this out. One more thing that I bought. One more thing. Yes, with a little bit of a delay, but it's finally here. Eldritch Horror expansion, The Science of Carcosa, a new small box expansion which adds apparently more investigators, one more ancient one, a new one, new encounters, new spells, new monsters, all the things you want, just more stuff for Eldritch Horror. Of course, it already takes a lot of time to set up. This is a little bit easier. You have to shuffle the new things in the old things and you're ready to go. So I'm very interested to play this. Maybe, depending on how things go with the schedule, but I'm longing to do a playthrough of this one again, so in the near future. So probably, perhaps, most likely, something like of this will be played, but there are a few things that might get in the way. As I told you already, there were some things that were in the pipeline, like the previews. So the one preview that is coming up will be online one of these days. So I asked the publisher when we could expect the Kickstarter. It was maybe today, but it was going online when it was completely ready. So I'm waiting for that. Look forward to it. So I will be posting, there will be a playthrough of mine linked with that Kickstarter, so check it out if you want. The other one is on its way. I hoped it was in the mail today, but I didn't see it arrive yet, so I'm afraid it will be here tomorrow, which of course is a problem because I have to work. So that playthrough will probably be filmed next week. Not before next week, Tuesday or Wednesday. I think I have to work on Tuesday for this time, so I think I will be able to film only on Wednesday or maybe Sunday, but Sunday I have some things with the family and barbecue. Yummy. Alright, what else? Well, I didn't buy something, but I got something in my mail from a Kickstarter that I backed a couple of months ago. I already owned the game, but it was an upgrade to the new edition. So cards that replaced the first cards and some new small expansions to add to it. The game I'm talking about is Pursuit of Happiness, one of my first bought games at Essen 2015. Happily designed by the designer, and well, I'm looking forward to try this one. It also has solo play, so this might be standing in the way of a playthrough of Eldritch Horror, so I might do that before an Eldritch Horror playthrough. Now, what else did I get with this? A promo card, the spaceship, still in its sleeve, because it's a promo card. Ooh, it's worth millions of dollars, while everything's getting dark in here. And these always small expansions, but of course the one we all wanted most, or at least I wanted most, was the Pets expansion. Now you can have a cat. Now, one downside on having a cat or a fish or a hamster or a horse or a llama or a monkey or a rabbit or a tortoise is they can die, or they will die. So that's sad. But looking forward to play this one. I'm going to my game group this evening, and that's the plan, to play this one finally. I've been waiting for these Kickstarter stuff to come so I can finally try it out again. Okay, what else is new? I have 2 new apps on my iPad, and that's also the topic of this week. Yes, that's what we're going to talk about. Board game apps. All right. So what did I get? At this I did get zombies! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Woo! Right, zombies. It's a board game, a very simple board game, which I know from when I was, I think I was 16, 17 years old. When that game already existed, I've played it then, never had it, never bought it. It wasn't the time that I was into board games yet, but I still know it. And this was free, so this was at this moment, I think it still is free on iTunes. And I'm not sure if it's free on Google Play, but you can try to find it. It's hard to find because there are mini games that comes with the name Zombies in it, but well, check it out and download it for free if it's still on. I'm not saying it is. I checked it, but of course it says that I already bought it, so for me it's free to download. Anyways, what else did I get? And that's not something you can buy yet, or you can download yet, but I did, and I could, because I backed it on Kickstarter, and that's the game Police Precinct. There's an app coming. It has been kickstarted. Kickstarters could buy it already. I'm very happy that I could. I played it a little bit. I don't think it is completely finished yet, the game. There are some doubtful things, some strange fiddly stuff that's going on, so not completely happy with it yet. So I hope they're still working on improving this. But it looks cool, and it's a really fun game that doesn't get to the table much here, sadly enough. So an app is a great thing to do instead of playing it on a cardboard. Now, talking about apps, board game apps. What? I don't play that much board game apps. I have a few. I have about 1 page full with these apps here on my tablet, and there aren't that many that I play because, well, what do I don't like about apps, board game apps? I want to roll the dice myself. So if there was a solution for that, if I could throw these, they exist, dice that you can roll, they light up, they give a number, and they connect to the tablet, and the game knows which number you rolled. So they exist. They were quite expensive, so I didn't buy them, but that would change the experience. So I have Dominion, Forbidden Island, Galaxy Tracker, Pandemic, Patchwork, Ticket to Ride, Star Realm, Splendor Online, and they are all excellent board game apps or implementations of the board games here. And I sometimes play them, but I miss the feeling of the interaction of being there with a real person. But they are great games. So I'm just wondering, what apps do you like to play? What are your favorite apps, board game apps that is, to play, or board game related apps? For example, the starting player app. We use that all the time to see who is starting player. The randomizer apps for Dominion and Legendary, they're awesome to use, very easy. It helps a lot. The app of Neuroshima Hex, awesome. That's maybe even better than the normal game, the board game, because you don't have to calculate and see who has initiative and stuff like that. But still, I like the physical thing about the real board game. What else is awesome as a app? Patchwork is very good. Oh yeah, the games that comes with an app. XCOM, Alchemist. Have you played those games already? I have, and I really like them. Alchemist, I don't think the app is that great. I prefer just tapping which one I'm using instead of scanning them. It's still easier, but it's a cool idea, and there are more things coming with apps. So I'm looking forward for First Martians, for example, that's going to use an app. So, what is your thoughts about apps, board game apps, either games, or implementations that games that use an app to connect together. What do you think about them? What are your favorite ones? Let me know which one should I try. I have tried a lot of them. Most of them I play a few times and then I want to play the real game and I forget about the app. But maybe you like it anyway. Alright, so let me know. Let's talk about apps, board game apps, in the comments below. And before I go and wait for, and edit all this stuff and upload this and stuff like that, and so before I can communicate with you about apps, let's see who has joined our small community. And we welcome here, let me see, I found one at least that I didn't mention last time, so let's mention that one first. Let's welcome Captain Malorcus. Captain, welcome to the show, welcome to the channel, welcome. And for this week we have Michael Tremblay. Michael, welcome to the channel, good to see you here. I hope you stick around and watch all them videos. Who else is new? Maurizio Flores. Maurizio, welcome. Let me know where you are from and well, anyway, it's good to see you here. Luis Gustavo, another Spanish or Mexican or whatever sounding name. Very cool to see all those exotic names here on the channel. I love it. Welcome to the channel, Luis Gustavo. Who else? We have Arcan for JTR. Is probably a word. Arcan Forture, maybe? Not sure. But welcome to the channel. And well, I hope you enjoy it. And last but not least, I can see here someone named Pakpim Wutisit. Pakpim Wutisit. I'm sorry. I tried, but it is Pakpim Wutisit. Welcome to the show. Let me know where you're from. I really want to know where all these cool sounding names come from. Really curious to know who's here. Alright people, that's it. So what can you expect from me in this week? I'm not sure yet. I have some ideas. I hope the Kickstarter preview goes online this week, so there will be content if that happens. Maybe I have this idea, I don't know if I will have time. I've got this insert for Imperial Settlers, the broken insert, and I'm thinking about doing a live putting together of this, just to see how easy this is to make, to put together, because I think you have to use glue and stuff like that. I have two left hands, so if you ever wondered, this stuff, can I make this, can I put this together? Maybe I will do a video, do it live, do a Q&A while I do it, and we can discover if it's easy to put together or not. Who knows? Who knows what I'll be making? It might not look like this, it might look very different. I'm not promising that it will be done or will be done this week, but I'm going to try to find some time to do so. I'm thinking about doing a playthrough in the future of Pursuit of Happiness. Another preview playthrough. I hope to get the game tomorrow or so. And well, maybe some more stuff. We'll see. Just keep an eye on my channel. If you're not subscribed yet, do so you can see what's going online. And if you like what you hear, give me a thumbs up. Give me ideas below. Still looking for unique questions, by the way. I have to be a little bit more clear, I think, for the questions. There have been few really funny, unique questions that I already received. Now, just a spoiler about that. It has to be a question that I can ask to any publisher, designer, or other YouTube personality. Not a YouTube personality, but another YouTube content creator about board games. So it really has to be something I can ask any one of those three groups. Alright? So if you got any cool questions, let me know, and maybe it comes into my new segment that I'm planning in the future. Alright, thanks for listening. I think this is a very long episode. I have the feeling that I've been sitting here for a long time, so I'm sorry about that. If you're still watching, thank you very much. You're a very patient person, and I see you all in the future with more stuff here on the channel.